Hey, what's up guys? I'm Brad with Display Fitness, and today I've got a video for you. It's a bit of a throwback. It's all the way back from February 17th of 2021. It was a deadlift session, and the kind of the so what and why I want to highlight this video and bring it up is what I was doing and why I was doing it. So you'll see that it's a deadlift session, and you'll also see that I'm using a strap. So I have a strap that I go across my shoulders so that I can deadlift, because at the time I had an injury to my hand and I wasn't able to fully grip and close and hold on to the bar. So for some of the warm-up I was able to, but once it started to get sufficiently heavy enough I wasn't able to hold on to the bar anymore. And so what I did is utilize the strap as kind of a workaround for the inability of holding onto the bar. And so right up front, what I'm trying to represent and what I'm trying to show is the willingness to continue to train, even though I had some kind of an injury and wasn't able to do exactly what I wanted to do. It kind of hits on the vein of a little bit of something's better than a whole lot of nothing. And then it also very much is true to the kind of the mantra of the channel, which is train despite. And I'm just trying to highlight a instance where I was out in the wild doing it. Living it, and that's how I've approached my training for the entirety of my my lifting career, air quotes, because it's not actually a career, but the way that I've approached my fitness from like the outset, from very early on in my career, again air quotes, very early on till now, always trying to find a way to continue to do something. And to continue to adapt and evolve and just be a little bit better. On a day like that, sure, I could have sat on my ass and not gone to the gym and whatever. And who's to say what the net effect of not going would be? But continuing to do something allowed me to maintain some level of momentum, and that once the injury kind of resolved itself, I was able to kind of just continue on without really missing a step. And so that's kind of what I'm showing you here. So it's a very straightforward deadlift session. That's what I'd like you to take a look at, is when I make that switch using the strap, and just trying to find a way to work around it. And hopefully that serves as some motivation for you in your own training for whatever may or may not be going on in your life right now or in the future. All right, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll check in with you on the backside. Here we go. And that's it. That's the video. So, pretty succinct in terms of what was going on. Didn't really demonstrate much else. other than, you know, some of my deadlifts. And then, you know, I was there with Olive too, so I threw in a couple of her lifts as well. But again, just to drive the point home, just wanted to show you guys a way of working around a limitation that I experienced. I did the same thing when I tore my bicep, both my left bicep and also my right bicep. Used the kind of strap device to continue to train, used, you know, SSB to continue to be able to squat even though I couldn't, you know, hold the bar. Just trying to find a way to do something. And again, just beating that drum of a little bit of something's better than a whole lot of nothing. And so trying to find a way to continue to maintain momentum as you're training and experience some setbacks, I think is a very important thing. There's something to be said for the mental resilience that it takes to continue to drive when it might be easy or convenient, or it might even seem reasonable to just stop. The bottom line is that I love this, and that although continuing to push and continuing to drive may not be, you know, quote unquote the smartest thing ever, or, you know, may not be doctor recommended or, you know, whatever, advisable by whomever, I feel like I have a pretty good sense of my body. I feel like I have a pretty good sense of what I can tolerate and what I can't. And I also know what I'm willing to accept and what I'm not willing to accept. And I think just quitting and sitting on my laurels, or, you know, taking it easy, it just isn't me. Now that may or may not resonate with some of you on all fronts, and it may resonate in certain instances, and you got to pick and choose those for yourself. Is the juice worth the squeeze? In some instances it may not be, but in some instances it may be. And so what I hope to kind of foster and instill in any of you that view this is just that fighter spirit, to continue to fight, continue to work, continue to struggle, even though it's hard, even though it hurts, even though it's inconvenient. That ultimately is kind of it's just life. That's kind of what life is. Life is hard, life's not convenient. You take some knocks that you didn't expect, but, you know, you keep on living because it sure as hell beats the alternative. So anyway, if you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, drop in the chat box below. I'll be sure to respond. I want to thank you guys for the continued support of the channel. It means the world. Bigger today than ever before, and I owe it all to you guys for showing interest in videos like this and the other stuff that I do. So thank you. If you happen to know anyone else who might like the channel or could use the channel or may benefit from the channel, please share it with them. Definitely more eyeballs makes a big difference, and I would appreciate that a lot. I'm going to leave a couple links in the description box. Titan affiliate link if you're looking for some home gear. You can find what you're looking for at no extra cost to you, and it helps the channel if you use the link. Amazon affiliate link if you're looking for some training gear and aids and things, bands, so on and so forth. Again, you get what you're looking for, no extra cost to you, but it helps the channel. And then lastly, the Train Despite merch, if you want to help rep the brand on a t-shirt, tank top, whatever, also means a lot too. So at your discretion, if you're willing to check those out, I definitely appreciate that. And yeah, guys, remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, continue to train, even though it's not necessarily convenient or easy. It's never going to happen if you don't get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way. And I hope that you guys continue to find a way. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.